Hello everyone! It's time for another episode in my countdown to the best palette of the year. So today we are going to use my number 3 spot, and this goes to the Hasina 2 by Blushtribe. I'm sure you knew that by the thumbnail, but this is the palette anyway, and if you have not already seen this, this is what she looks like. She is stunning. I love the color story in this so much. I think it is so unique. I'm really excited to play with this again. If you haven't seen the videos that I've made on this palette, I will link them up in the cards for you if you want to check them out, because I've done a 3 looks 1 palette as well as a first impression on it. And all I can say about this palette is that I think it's amazing, obviously, which is why it's my 3rd favorite palette that I've tried this year, so that says a lot. So I think we're just going to get into a look with this. I've already primed my eyes with my Maybelline eyeshadow primer. I really like this, by the way, so far so good. And I think what I want to do today is I want this to be sort of a Christmas look, because I want to do something with the purples and the greens, and for me purple is a Christmas color. Let me know if you associate purple with Christmas, but I don't know if it's just because I grew up in Norway, and in Norway we kind of celebrate Advent, and purple is one of the colors of Advent, so maybe that's why I associate purple with Christmas, but I think that green and purple is such a good combination as well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm first going to start off by building up my crease by using the greens. So I'm going to start off taking this darkest green called Money, and I'm going to put that in my outer corner. And I'll be using my Colourpop E9 brush to start off this look with. And this shade is just so beautiful. And I think I'll be doing a half cut crease today, so I want my crease to be all of the beautiful green shades, and then on my lid I want to put some of the shimmery purple shades. I'm also going to pull this into my crease just a little bit, but still keeping it kind of low down. And I'm not adding in any extra product, I'm just using whatever I have left on my brush. And I think I want to put the darkest of the purple shades on my lower lash line as well, but I'm gonna wait until I get my lid done. I just kind of like doing it that way most of the time, just to see if when the upper lid is done, if it's still going to look good on the lower lash line. So I'm next going to dip into Erin, which is the lightest of the green shades. So this one right here, and I'm going to use that to blend out what I just put down. For that, I'll be using my Morphe M506 brush, and I'm just going to be running this right on top of where I put that on dark green. Now this is definitely more of like a grassy green than a Christmassy green, but that's okay. I just wanted something to brighten this look up a little bit. And with no extra product on the brush, I'm just going to really go over this line up top here just to make sure that everything's as blended as it can be. And before I go ahead and cut my crease, I'm going to go in again with that darkest of the green shade and just really make sure that the pigment is as strong as it can be. Next, I'm going to use my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and I'm going to do a half cut crease. Alright, so just to get the best transition between the green and the purple shades, I'm gonna first go in with Shade, which is the dark shimmery green shade, and I'm going to just put that right over top of where the line with the concealer ends. And pretty much for the rest of my lid where I have cut my crease, I'm gonna go in with Grain, which is the darkest of the purple shimmery shades. And I'm just tapping over where these two colors meet, just to kind of mix them together. And before I decide what I want to do with my glitter and in my inner corner, I'm first going to take the dark purple shade and put that on my lower lash line, so this one right here. And I'm just taking a very thick angle brush to do this with. I really like this for lower lash line. I got this in a BoxyCharm. I swear a lot of my favorite brushes have actually come from BoxyCharm, because they're the kind of brushes that I wouldn't think to buy myself, but then I try them and I end up really liking them. And I really don't think I will ever be good at putting shadow on my lower lash line and still being able to show you guys what I'm doing, because getting the right angle for doing that is so hard. And I'm going to take a little bit more of that purple on a bigger fluffier brush, and I'm just going to work on really smudging this out. And when I get to the edge here, I'm just going to kind of go over a little bit of that green just to really make sure that the edges here are blended. And I'll probably go in with a bit more of the green again afterwards just to put on top of that purple again. So like I said, I'm going back in again with a bit more of the green. And I'm just really packing this onto my outer corner again and making sure that the green is mixed with my lower lash line. And I'm going to take a little bit of powder and just kind of run that under here because I got a little bit of, not fallout, but just shadow that transferred down when I tried to blend it out. So I think what I want to do is I want to pop a little bit of light blue right into my inner corner, and then I want to use a silver liner and kind of trace the line where I cut my crease. So I'm going to take Faye, which is the lightest of the blue shimmers, and I'm going to put that into my inner corner. And I also want to connect this with the lower lash line as well. And the glitter that I want to use today is actually by Morphe. I have used this in one video before and I really like this actually, especially in my crease. So this is one of their, I don't know what the hell these are called, but it is in the shade Popping. It's called a metallic eyeshadow. So this is just a silver. I will swatch this on my arm. I know I already have some stuff on here. So you can see it right here. It's really, really pretty. It reminds me a lot of the Stila actually. So I've never tried this yet all over my lid, so I don't know how well that would work, but for this purpose right here, it is really good and it's nice and opaque and it's got a lot of sparkle to it. So I'm going to trace this probably from the inner corner right here, and I'm using a lip brush to do this because all my eyeliner brushes are dirty and they have liquid lipstick on them. So I'm going to run this pretty much up onto where the purple ends on my lid. So it's pretty much going to look like this, so I'm going to try to do the same thing on the other eye. This was not a good brush choice, but hey, that's all I got, so I gotta work with it. For my waterline, I think I want to kind of tie in with the green that I have in my crease, so I'm going to use Teaspoon by Colourpop. I wonder how many times I've used this now in my 31 days of glitter. It's probably been like 5 or 6 times, but green is a Christmas color and I love this liner, so I just don't get sick of it. I'm going to go off camera and put on some liner mascara and I'll be right back. For lipstick today, I want to use one that I haven't used in what feels like forever, and this is by NARS. It is the only one that I have, and this is the shade Under My Thumb, and it's like a very dark berry shade, and I feel like it could maybe look good with this look. So I think I like this lip color with this look. Not the best application. This one was really hard to apply. I don't know if it's because I haven't used it for a while, but this formula is so liquidy, and even though I was shaking it before I used it, it was still super liquidy when I put it on. So maybe that's why I haven't used it in a while, because I didn't like it last time I put it on. So that was it with the Hasina 2 palette by Blushtribe. I hope you enjoyed the look. Let me know down below if you can guess what the top 2 spots that are still left in my countdown are. I would love to know if anybody can guess it. I think some of you can if you've been on my channel for a while and you've seen my videos, but yeah, let me know down below what your guesses are. I hope you enjoyed today's video and that you are having a beautiful December. And if you are new to my channel, I would love it if you would consider subscribing, and I will see you all in tomorrow's video. Bye!